I've got a device here that I want to talk about real quick. And it's not really in my line normally it's like kind of outside of my lane of devices because, I used to work in video games, but I'm not like a huge gamer myself, even though I appreciate it. So this is the Razer BlackShark V3 Pro. And as you can see, it is a gaming headset with a microphone boom, and it's wireless, of course. It's very nice. It's got a whole bunch of, so there's a nice big volume knob here. You've got a USB-C port. By the way, you can use this without the battery, like with dead battery, using a cable that's included USB-C to 3.5 millimeter. So you can actually use it fully analog. At that point, you lose the noise canceling. But if your battery dies, you can still use this thing. It has a bunch of buttons here. There's a physical on and off light. Look at that. It's got a little green accent, and you can actually physically mute yourself. Like you can feel the feedback on the button. And then on the other side here, there's a noise canceling settings. The cool thing about this headset is it's Bluetooth, but it's also working with the 2.4 gigahertz low latency dongle from Razer, USB-C. You plug that into any computer and instantly this pairs and it works. You can select to have Bluetooth connected or the 2.4 gigahertz or both at the same time. And if you have both at the same time, you can have like a phone call with your buddies or like a Zoom call or like a Discord or whatever you want call on your phone or on your tablet via Bluetooth while you're playing your game low latency on your PC. And there's a volume button here that lets you adjust how much of the Bluetooth versus how much of the 2.4 gigahertz. And it's got left and right written in here in the cups. Very nice. The mic here is detachable. It's just a standard analog jack. There's nothing fancy about it. The sample rate on the mic is 48 kilohertz, so it's actually really high quality. But in my experience, this mic doesn't sound as good as a proper mic or even a studio mic on a MacBook, which is what Warren's using right now. So be aware that even though it does 48 kilohertz a mic, I would not use this mic for podcasting. This mic is good enough for, definitely for gaming, esports, whatever you're doing, for voice conversations. It's not a high definition, high quality, high fidelity mic. Absolutely not. Razer might want to sell it that way, and I'm sorry guys, but my tests say no. But it's cool looking. It comes in white. It also has an Xbox edition and a PlayStation edition, which have like some stitching that matches green and blue. You can get it in black as well if you want. Sound quality is amazing. I'm super picky about sound. Having worked in audio in video games as a programmer coding audio for years before I was a journalist. I'm kind of an audiophile, but I don't want to say that because audiophile is kind of like a little excessive. I am a cheap audiophile. Like I like my audio to be good but affordable. And this thing sounds freaking amazing, and you can change the EQ. You can also change the EQ for the microphone if you use the Razer Synapse app, and you can get the Razer Synapse app on your phone as well. So I hope that gives you a quick review. What I'll do is I'll insert right here a sample of what the microphone sounds like so you can hear it. And this is what the Razer BlackShark V3 Pro sounds like using the boom microphone attached to the headphones. And that way you have a feel for like what I mean by the sound quality of this mic is not for podcasting, as you can clearly hear. But yeah, look, overall, this is a pretty great product. It's improved in every way from the previous generation. I really like having that dongle for low latency because here's the thing, Warren. I don't know if you do that. You edit video, right? All the time. You know this.
Oh, all the time, yeah.
You need to be wired, right? Because you want to sync the audio and the video, right?
Yeah,
Guess what?
much.
This is less than 10 milliseconds latency.
Okay,
you can use it wired and edit and sync. It's almost like having an analog connection. And I'm really impressed with that because to me, that's a deal breaker. Like I cannot edit wireless. And this is the first device that I can actually edit wireless with. So that's got me really excited.
That's exciting.
I don't know the pricing off the top of my head. I will put a link in the show notes with the pricing. But yeah, it's I think, the same usual like $299, something like that, right? But But the sound quality, like, I've been using it without the mic on, with the mic unplugged, as just like to listen to Bluetooth audio on my Mac and on my phone. They're really good. Like, they sound almost as good as my super high end studio Bear Dynamics, right? So like, that really impressed me. I did not expect that. But the mic, no, don't use the mic unless of course, you're doing esports and gaming. That's totally fine. The mic is fine. But like for podcasting, cannot use these. So that's it. That's my quick review of the Razer BlackShark V3 Pro.